How the hell does it smell so bad in here? Oh my god, you stink, bro. How would I stink if I showered 2 weeks ago? Use your brain, freaking normie. You're disgusting. I don't want to hear it from you. It's obvious you haven't heard of pheromone maxing. Sometimes in life, there are people you don't want to be around for whatever reason. It could be because they're loud, or because they took their girl from you, or because they be so smelly everyone around you makes a disgusting face whenever you two walk past. Regardless, there are always people that nobody wants to be around. The first type of person nobody ever wants to be around is the extremely loud person. You know that one friend when you're out in public and you just yelling your whole conversation out? Yo, bro, it's so crazy, bro. Yo, what's crazy, bro? I caught herpes last week, man. It's mad itchy, bro. Yo, be more quiet, bro. Am I even being loud? Yes, bro. My bad, but I think I caught something else too last week. It hurts when I pee, son. And this be especially worse when like the girls are around and this dude's still being loud saying extra crazy stuff. It's like he gets worse when you don't want it to be worse. Another person that nobody wants to be around is the know-it-all. This guy always thinks he's the smartest person ever, even to the point where he's correcting the teachers. One time I had this class with a guy. He was pretty chill once you got to know him, but if you didn't, he would just seem like the most arrogant dude ever. He was the definition of a know-it-all. Whenever the teacher would speak, he would quote correct her, and if you disagree with him, prepare for the longest debate ever. While also being a know-it-all, he will also be the most disrespectful student in the class. For example, in one of his daily arguments with the teacher, he straight up insulted one of the teachers. Now, frankly, I don't remember what they were talking about since it was such a common occurrence that this happened every day, but it's probably some nonsense like how ink is made or something. So the teacher would be talking about ink, and he would chime in like, you're actually wrong about the creation of ink. And the teacher would be like, I'm actually not, you can Google it. And then he would come in saying some craziness like, sir, I know you're lazy and a little stupid, but this is common knowledge that ink is made this way. And that was the basic blueprint for all of his interactions in class. Now, the teacher's a better person than me, because I would have been so quick to kick him out of my class and report him to the deans. The next person nobody wants to be around is the brain-rotted friend. Now, this friend is just a product of his time and environment. Let's be fair, it's 2026 and a lot of young people like to use apps like TikTok and Instagram Reels. No, YouTube Shorts does not count. Y'all be on a different planet from everybody else. But I ain't gonna lie, I be falling victim to doom scrolling too. I be having missing assignments or having to finish this video, but I'd rather be doom scrolling watching videos that quite literally melt my brain. It's only human. Regardless, doing this time on these apps, you tend to notice a lot of humor, and not normal humor, and not even lame humor like knock jokes or why did the chicken cross the road. No, the real brain rot content. Now, I'm not gonna go in depth on this because I think all of us in here under 30 know exactly what I'm talking about. We all have that one friend with 26 hours a day on TikTok, always making those jokes you see on the For You page. And let's be honest, we've all laughed and joined in on these jokes, but a lot of the time it seems not funny and forced. Another issue I have with these jokes is that they evolve and get replaced so quickly. These jokes will be popular for a good 6 days before instantly getting replaced with some nonsense. Like, what honestly is even the point of including yourself in these jokes if it's bound to not be funny in the next week? But somehow, even with the change every week, my friend always seems to stay up to date with what's supposed to be funny, and he never stops. He will sing, quote random videos, and annoy you to the point where you're contemplating who you choose to spend your time with and continue to still make these jokes. The next worst person nobody ever wants to be around is definitely has to be the attention seeker. This kind of relates to the first person because this guy is always trying to be the center of attention. He's honestly the type of guy to come to your grandma's funeral, announce his wedding, baby, and new car. This is that type of guy. Whenever the attention is on something else, he always has to divert it back to himself. This is also usually the type of guy to put himself into drama. Now, I'm going to speak for a lot of men here, but we don't like being involved in the middle of the drama. Now, also being honest, I low-key enjoy spilling the tea with my girlies sometimes, but that's listening to the drama, not being the drama, you know? Like, I'm not playing the game, I'm just watching the stats. These also be the same dudes desperate for other men's validation. Type of guy in our friend group who would switch up his whole opinion just because everyone else did. Yo, KFC is so much better than Popeyes. Hell no, Popeyes is 100 times better. Yeah, I agree for real. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, Popeyes is where it's at, am I right? Like, it's impossible for him to deal with being different. The last person that nobody wants to be around is the smelly guy. Now, this friend is usually the worst of all of them. This guy drives girls away, making them social distance from you, and then if you walk with them, everyone might confuse the smell to be coming from you. Then all of a sudden, you're the smelly one. Personally, this friend has never been me. I don't know how people leave the house, walk around school, talk to friends without brushing their teeth or showering the last fortnight because they was busy grinding Fortnite. Anyways, going back to the know-it-all. This kid in my class was also the smelly friend along with being the know-it-all. Every time you walk in the classroom, you'd always get this gush of warm, funky air. Now, just in case you're watching this, which I sincerely doubt will ever happen, bro, you're actually a cool guy and it was fun hanging out with you in class. But you can at least shower and change your shirt. Like I'm telling you, this dude would come in with the same shirt daily, the same funk driving me crazy. It's time to change clothes like Jay-Z. Oh, boss. Anyway, what we don't talk about enough is the funky homegirl. They exist and we're just ignored because they're women. One time when I was a freshman, this girl liked me and she would sit next to me, breathing her funky air in my face, and it would always annoy me. Once again, she was very kind and was actually a cool person. These type of people aren't a-holes like the attention seeker. Most of the time they're nice, but they just need to, take a shower sometimes and it's all good. Now, I don't know if you could tell, but this is my second video on the channel, and I know you just liked that video, so you might as well hit the like button and subscribe, And I'm trying to get big, man. Pardon my voice right now. I'm kind of sick right now. I'm going through it, but you should still like and subscribe. I'm sick and I'm still doing this. That means you gotta hit subscribe and all that, or else I'll come to your crib late night. Just imagine me creeping up behind your house, climbing through the window. Yeah, but that's all I gotta say for this video, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. So.